I'm going to go over a lot of SEO, guys. So if you are stuck in 200 view jail, okay, and you're just not getting engagement and you're like, what the heck am I doing wrong? And you're not getting sales, it's most likely because you don't have good SEO, search engine optimization, which means your content is not optimized. You're like, what does optimized mean? Optimized is it effective? Is it efficient? Are you reaching your target market? And there's something called search engine optimization. And search engine optimization really is just a fancy way of the internet kind of being able to talk to the other websites. It's a way for the internet to find you. It's a way for your customers to find you. And it really is just a language. And if you don't speak the TikTok language, meaning you don't know how to do proper hashtags and you don't know how to do the proper keyword searching, or you're not speaking the keywords out in your content, and you probably don't have the keywords in your little off-screen description, and then your hashtags are all over the place. This is part of why you're not making sales, because you're not learning how to actually be effective with the TikTok algorithm. Like I said, you're not speaking the language. So you're just kind of having a disconnect. You're not having that digital handshake that my friend Laura calls it. And I appreciate that because it's such a good term. Because when you're not speaking the language, TikTok's like, I don't know what she's talking about. And it just pushes your video to the side. And that's why you end up with just like 200 views or not being indexed or categorized. And a lot of you may not know what that looks like. Okay, but when something is indexed by the TikTok algorithm, when your video has been indexed, let me pull up one here for you. It means that you are searchable. Okay, when you have a video that you've made and you now have what's called indexing, or you've been categorized, it should be words up here at the top of your search bar. And I would give it a couple days, like give it 48 hours, okay? But this is an optimized video. It means I know how to speak the TikTok language. I've used proper hashtags. I've used keywords down at the bottom of my screen, and I'll show you what that looks like. I take my keywords and I shrink them down to the bottom of my screen. This is called embedding the keywords. And this is part of good SEO, search engine optimization. And I'm going to go over this today. I'm going to actually create a whole video with you today so that you understand how to get your video indexed. If you're stuck still in 200 views and you're not getting engagement and your videos are just saying this, find related content, I'm here to help you today, okay? I'm here to help you understand what all that is. I'm going to go over all of the SEO training that I know. In fact, I'm going to just really walk you through the entire process that I do with SEO, because this way I know pretty much 90% of the time I can get my video indexed because I know how to do that. And what happens when you are on the For You page, guys, that's again where your audience is hanging out. When they find you, they're more like you because that's your target market is there, okay? And naturally, they're going to want to watch you longer. When people watch your video longer, it triggers the algorithm to push out your video, and that indexing will stay longer, right? It's also more likely they're going to engage with you there because you're reaching that target market. So they're going to come in and they're going to comment on your video. And we want that too, because what's really weighted heavily right now in the algorithm to get your videos on the For You page is these user engagement signals, which is engagement, having people comment. We want that. When people are commenting on the videos, it helps to push the video out. It helps them to have that indexing stay longer. Okay. And then of course that watch time is important as well. And shares, when people share your video, that's really important. And the engagement velocity, like when you make a video and as soon as someone types really quickly and comments really fast, that engagement's also going to help push your video out because that speed is important. TikTok is a search engine, just like Google. You're looking for things to help you solve your biggest problems. So mostly it's how do I make money online, right? That's usually what a good topic of a video would be, especially for people that are doing digital products, okay? So here's what I did for you. And you guys, you've seen my lives before, but a lot of you maybe are new. So what are topics? Again, it should be what your audience is searching for. If you've trained your ChatGPT, you can ask your GPT what kind of good topics are. But this is generally how I started, okay? When I'm thinking about myself trying to solve my biggest pain points, it was how do I make money online, or how do I make money on TikTok, or digital marketing for beginners. This is what people are searching for, guys. Okay, that's what your topic of your video should be about. It should also be offering value, of course, but they're not searching for roadmap. They've never heard of it, right? So these are the kind of topics that what I do. Okay, so then, or what I think digital product sellers need to be making their videos about. And of course, this is just an example, guys. There's thousands of different ones, okay? This is just, again, an idea of what you can do, okay? So now, let's say for this example, and I use this one every day, this is the example we're gonna say. We're gonna make a video about how to make money online, okay? So what I do next is I go into my TikTok, okay, and I literally just go to my home page, okay? You guys know the little home button at the bottom, and I type in that topic, okay, how to make money online, and I don't even hit search, okay? I just start typing it in, and I see this drop down, okay? These are searchable keyword phrases. I call them long tail keyword phrases, but this is what people are searching for. Remember, it's just like Google. People are looking for things. So when you see this arrow pointing up, that means it's trending. That's what people are looking for. So what I do is I take some of these keyword phrases and I shrink them down, right, onto the bottom of my screen. And we're going to go over all of this today. Okay, but these keyword phrases are what I'm taking and I'm embedding them on my screen down at the bottom of my video. And they're not on for long, like 3 to 5 seconds, okay? So I will take some of these, again, I might type it a different way, like how to make money online, right? And what I do, guys, is I do a screen grab, okay? So this is a hack, and you guys can learn how to do this. It's usually, I'm on my iPad, but it usually is just your volume and your power button on your phone, okay? And that's going to take a picture and it's going to be saved to your photos on your camera. And you can, now most cameras do this now, whoops. When you have text on a screen, you can copy, you can select and highlight pretty much all the words that you want, or just some of them, and I copy and I paste them into my notes on my phone, okay? So I kind of this is what I do. This is how I make a video. I have my hook, we'll go over it, my micro hook, and then I have my keywords that I embedded. So I found these keywords, I saved them into my notes, somewhere easy that I can copy back over into TikTok. Some kind of digital format. It could be, in an email even, or like a Word document. I'm sure most people have notes on their phone, right? My notes is like this. It looks like that. So you probably have something like that too if you have an iPhone. On Samsung, I'm not really sure. Okay, so I take those let's look a little bit more for some more keyword phrases, okay? Because not everybody's making a video about making money online, but that's what we do. So I'll take a few of those. Okay, like I said, I don't even hit search. I'll just take a few. I might type in another way, or I still have ways to make money online. I have that. If you need a few more, what I would do is I'd keep it there and then hit search. Okay, so take a few and then hit search. Okay, once you hit search, you're going to see some more videos, and you might see something down here that says others search for. It's not always going to show up, but if it does, these are also good long tail keyword phrases that you could use. Okay, hey Jess, how are you? We're going heavily into SEO today. So if this is something that you're interested in, definitely hang out, because I'm going over all of the SEO tactics that I use so I can get optimized, and so that I'm categorized and landing on the For You page. Okay, so I'll take those keyword phrases, like I said, and I'll put them in my notes and I'll shrink them down. But you can type in other ways, like how to earn money online. So I take a few of them. I don't take a lot of them. I just take ones that are synonymous. Okay, so this is what I do. Like I showed you how I found them. I really just find them on TikTok. I don't use any other platform. Okay, so your keywords or your search terms, they need to be similar to your topic, meaning they need to be synonymous. Okay, so for this example, my video is making money online, right? So I found keyword phrases that are very synonymous. They're very similar. They're not all mixed up. Do you see how they're all the same? Some people call it, I don't call it keyword stuffing, but they are synonymous, meaning I'm making it so easy for the algorithm to know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is just for this example. Of course, whatever your video is about, you would want to go find keywords that match that. Okay, so like let's look at this one. online, let's say your video is about online business. Okay, I know a lot of you guys do legacy builder. I'm going to find keyword phrases that go with that. So here I would use some of these. These are good ones, right? I would then hit search, and then I would find videos at the here, and I would also see that there might be other search for. I would use that. I'm in Canada, so I'm going to use that for me. You're not in Canada, so you would probably be like whatever country you're in. But these are good keyword phrases. Again, that's what I'm going to shrink down on the bottom of my screen. That's called embedding the keywords. And we're going to show you, I'm going to definitely walk you through each one and how I do that, but just so you guys understand. So like this example, right? Keep them synonymous. So this one, we just did this one. Let's say my video was on online business. I found those keywords just by going to TikTok and searching the that topic in the search bar, and I got a drop down. Okay, does that make sense, guys? That's how I find my keywords. Are there any questions on how I did that? Because it really is just going to TikTok homepage and typing in the topic of my video. Again, the topic of your video should be what people are searching for. Okay, it's trending topics, and you see that they're trending because the arrow's pointed up. That's how you should be making videos, because you want to be found on TikTok and you want it to be something that your audience is looking for. Okay, any questions on that? Because I will go on. Okay, what I see a lot of you guys do, and I know you're trying and you're getting there, you're close, but you're a little bit off still. People, what they end up doing is like, okay, I'm going to embed my keywords. I'm talking about how to make money online. I'm talking about financial freedom for moms, work from home jobs. Like, yes, you're talking about all of these things in your video. I get it, but it's confusing the algorithm because they're not synonymous. Do you see how they're different? They're kind of similar, but they're not as similar as this, right? This is like how to start an online business 2024. Like, this really is synonymous. It really keeps it basic for the algorithm. And I want you to only pick one topic, okay? Because I know you guys, well, I'm picking, I'm talking about a lot of things. Just to get indexed though, guys, keep it so simple. So just pick one topic, okay? That's what's going to go on the screen, okay? If you talk about mindset and other things in the video, that's fine. But whatever words go on the screen and the words coming out of your mouth, make sure that's more weighted, meaning you say it more than the mindset part, okay? Whatever goes on screen should be in alignment, should be synonymous, should be on topic. That's how you're going to get indexed. This is part of good SEO. When you know how to optimize your videos effectively, you will be landing on the For You page, and that's where your audience is. That's where you're going to get more engagement. That's where you're going to get longer watch time. This is how you're going to be leading to conversions, okay? Because you're going to start getting traction. And guys, I don't have a lot of followers. Look at this, okay? I don't. But I am getting the traction because I know how to optimize my content. This is all I have. It's not a lot of followers, but I have a lot of likes. I'm getting a lot of likes. But look at some of my videos we're kind of on a slow roll, okay? So, but they definitely end up going up to like at least 16, 1,500. Some of them are like 2,000, 1,700 there. And like I said, not every video is going to be amazing. I get that. But generally, my videos have enough traction now that I'm no longer in 200 views. I'm getting the engagement. I mean, I have, at least over, look at that, almost 176, almost 200 engagements on that. Like, this is what you want, okay? You want to know how to get indexed so that you're landing on the For You page, so that you start building the traction, so you start getting the engagement and the the watch time. People are going to be, this is what's leading to the conversions, because I'm reaching my target market, and I'm teaching you guys this today so that you can learn that I don't, like you said, you may not have a lot of followers either, but you can get that traction if you know how to do good SEO. Okay, so we're going to keep going. Are there any questions on that? But definitely, yes, I do everything on TikTok. I don't take anything outside of TikTok. A lot of people go and they use these other platforms to do their hashtags, and I mean, that's fine, but I don't do that. Honestly, I don't need to. I do everything on TikTok, okay? So again, your keywords need to be synonymous, okay? Try to keep them all on topic and pick one topic for your video. Okay, that's what I do. And then I shrink them down and I put them in the bottom of my screen. Okay, and we're gonna go into hashtags, and then I will walk you through exactly how I do my video. Okay, when you guys are trying to find hashtags, okay, let's say again, for the example for today, we're doing my videos about how to make money online or ways to make money online. It's still synonymous, right? So again, it should be what my audience is searching for. I found that topic. This is the video topic of the day. So I type that topic into the search bar again on TikTok, just all it is. And if you scroll or tab over to hashtags, you can push on that. This is how I find my hashtags. I simply just go on TikTok and it will show you trending hashtags. Okay, hashtags, guys, honestly, I try to pick ones that are between 5K, which is 5,000, and 500,000. That post count. Okay, so when you see this K here, that means 1,000. So I want to pick ones that are trending, which again are popular but not too popular, because then you're going to get lost. So again, that good rule of thumb is kind of between 5K and 500K. So that's 500,000. So I like this one, ways to make money online, 183K post count. I'm going to use that one. Okay, so I've copied it here. I've put it here for you. This is in my Stan Store, guys, this training. So you guys can go grab it. You don't need to screen grab it. But this is why I do this, because again, I want to make it easy that I can copy over. Okay, so I've remember I showed you can copy and paste. So I've taken some and I've pasted them into my notes on my phone because I'm going to copy them over. Okay, but that's really what I do, is I just search for ones that have a good post count. Let's see, any other here? Okay, this one would be good, ways to make money online, but it's 2023. I'm not going to use that one. Okay, whoops, I don't want that. I'm pushing too many buttons. Hang on. We can do it another way. Remember, the other way is like how to make money online, still synonymous, but I need more hashtags. I need like 4 to 6. So I'm going to choose this one, 620,000. That's a good one. I'm going to use that one. How to make money online. How to make they spelled it wrong. I'm not going to use that. There's no E. Learn how to make money online. You know what? That's not bad. I would use that one. 21,000, right? That's a good one. I wouldn't use underscore ones. How to make money online. I wouldn't use that. 310 post count. Do you see what I'm doing here, guys? I'm picking a range. I would pick a range between like 4 to 6 topic hashtags, meaning they're on topic. Okay, if you can't find a hashtag that goes along with the topic of your video, I would seriously consider changing the topic of my video, because I want to teach you how, I'm showing you how to easily communicate with the algorithm so that you get indexed. Okay, so just 4 to 6 kind of topic ones, and then I pick a niche-y one. Okay, and a niche hashtag, guys, is something that's really big, so it has a post count of like in the millions. So that M means million. So digital marketing is a great niche hashtag. It's really, really big. But if you're only making a video about, digital marketing and you're not using any other hashtags, you're going to get lost. Okay, you're going to start competing with the other digital product sellers or content creators that have thousands of followers. Okay, so this one, I use it, but I use it in such a way that's at the bottom. I do think the order matters. That might be controversial, but I try to put my niche hashtags, ones that are really big, kind of at the bottom or the last, and I always add my branded hashtag. That's really important. Your branded hashtag is your username on TikTok. So I'm Uplifted the Amy, you use yours. Okay, so 4 to 6 kind of niche hashtags that have a good range between 5K and 500K, 1 to 2 niche hashtags. Online business is a really big hashtag. That's considered a niche hashtag. I am going to use it because I'm working in that niche, right? Online business and digital marketing. That's what I'll add. If you're talking about online business only, that's what your video's about, that would be a good one too. Online business ideas, that one's good, right? These are all actually pretty good. But I wouldn't use, let's say, well, all of those are actually good. But this one, yeah, 10,000, all of those are good. But I don't usually use ones with underscore. Honestly, I don't usually see people typing like that, right? But you could if you wanted to. It has a good post count. Are there any questions on hashtags and how I find them? Because I want you guys to understand what the good hashtags are and how to use them, okay? Because they need to be on topic of what your video is about. Let me just go back. Okay, align with La Luz. How many hashtags do you use from each keyword? So again, I use like 4 to 6. That's all I use. You could use a little more, but you guys don't need to jam like 15 hashtags in there. You really don't. Keep them on topic. If they're not in alignment with the topic of your video, okay, and they're really off, don't you change your topic. Honestly, I try to figure all this stuff out before you post, because this is why, again, I copy everything into my notes first, and then I know, okay, this is going to really work well for my video. Okay, when you have a lot of traction and you've got a lot of followers, okay, I understand it works for them. You can probably mix stuff up, but for you who are new and you're lost and you're not getting engagement, I just say keep it super, super basic. Okay, don't mix them too much. Like I said, keep them all on topic. You could keep 1 to 2 niche ones. Again, the really big, broad ones that have a really high million count. Okay, and if you can't find topic hashtags or hashtags that go along with that topic of your video, I would consider changing the topic of my video, honestly, okay? Because you want everything to be in alignment. Or you see that your hashtag, you see other hashtags that would be better, then do a video that's really based more on those hashtags that are great, right? Do you see how that they stay in alignment? And what I see you guys doing a lot of is this, okay? I see you guys doing, you put in your target market hashtags, okay? So you're putting in like women over 40, Gen X, hashtag nurses, hashtags moms of TikTok, like all of that, guys. It's too much. You don't need to do that, because what's happening is TikTok is getting confused, okay? You've got all of these, right, which you think's awesome, and then you throw in all of these too, and now the algorithm's like, I don't know, I'm confused. She's talking about moms, she's talking about, you know, moms of 40, she's talking about healthcare workers, she's talking about dog moms, and she's talking about making money online. Like, the algorithm's like, I don't know, I don't get it. So you're gonna end up being more like this. You're gonna have find related content at the top of your bar here when after you've posted. I give it 48 hours, but you're not going to be indexed, okay? Because you've confused the algorithm. We don't want to do that. We want to keep all our hashtags on topic, okay? Pick 1 to 2 niche ones and your branded one. That's all you need. You don't need more than that, okay? Again, it's so you can get indexed, so that your video is getting picked up by the TikTok algorithm and you'll be landing on the For You page where your audience is hanging out, okay? So what we do, honestly, people, okay, knowing your target market is very important. I get that. But what we do in Mastering Online Profit, hang on. And what we teach you to do in your content is to call out your target market. So that means bring it out on camera, speak it out in your content. Like, hey, stay-at-home moms, listen, if you want to learn how to make money online, or listen, if you're I don't know, a healthcare worker like I am, I'm now teaching people how to start an online business. Okay, do you see how I did that? You call it out, you speak it. That's still going to get picked up by the algorithm, and you're still going to be reaching your target market. But you're not going to be confusing the algorithm with the indexing as far as with all the hashtags, okay? Because the hashtags really are the language. This is what we want. We want to be speaking the TikTok language. So the keywords, the hashtags, they all need to be in alignment. Okay, guys, does that make sense? This is my iPad, you guys, okay? And this is my other account. I sell on Etsy, but for the sake of doing this video, I'm just gonna quickly kind of do a video here. So what I want to show you is we're going to do all of this together, okay? I'm going to show you how I put my hook on, my on-screen hook. I'm going to show you how I edit the video a little bit. I'm going to show you how to optimize it. I'm going to show you how to put the captions on. I'm going to show you a lot of that different stuff. Okay. In fact, the captions now are fun. They have automated captions, which are really nice, or like, you know, they kind of look like CapCut. Okay. And we can go over the call to actions at the end. I'm going to show you how to do a sticker. I'm going to show you how to do your off-screen description with your hashtags and a cover. Okay, so when you do all of this, like I'm going to show you, most likely you're going to get indexed. Okay, so that's just kind of in case something doesn't go right when I'm actually doing the walkthrough. Okay, so let's say I already have my video that I know I'm going to post, right? I've already picked out my topic for the day. I understand what my audience is searching for. Remember, if you've watched earlier, you know, what are topics? Topics are what people are searching for on TikTok, they're not looking for legacy builder. They're not looking for roadmap or selling with confidence. They don't know what those things are. They have no idea. If you're an objective buyer, you're here to search for things on what's going to help them, yourself. So think of yourself. What were you searching for when you came onto TikTok? Most likely you were looking for how to make money online, or ways to make money on TikTok, or digital marketing for beginners. These are topics, guys. This is what our video is going to be about. So today, for this example, I am going to use this one again, how to make money online. Okay, so if you watched earlier, we went through it a little bit, but I really do just use TikTok to find these searchable trending keywords, right? And I take them and I shrink them down and put them on my screen. So I've got my video ready, okay? And what I like to do is I like to use this editing tool, okay? It's right here, it looks like a film strip. I usually work in this mode. However, you can work on that other page, but I like to do this. Okay, so the beginning of my video, I want to have my keywords embedded on the screen, okay? So when I'm in this phase or in this stage, you can see this white bar. That white bar shows you where you are in the video, okay? So this white bar now is at the very, very beginning. So what I want to do is go get my keywords. And if you remember, I shared them, I put them in my notes, okay? I saved them to my notes because it's easier to go grab them. So I've done a screen grab, right? I've shared, or I put them in my, either somewhere digital where you can transfer them over, but this is my iPad. So my keywords for this example are, ways to make money online. They're all synonymous. I also use my branded or my name here because people are searching for me now. You don't have to do that. I'm Uplift with Amy, but you could use yours. You don't have to, but you can. So I copy all of those keywords. I go back into my video and I simply hit this text button down here, the A, right? I push on that and then I can just say paste and they're all there. Do you see that, guys? They're all on my screen, but they're really big. That's too big. It's not, I don't need the audience to read it. It's for the algorithm. Okay, so I just simply hit the screen, and when you see the box around the text, that means it's highlighted. That means you can do stuff with it. And I simply just shrink my words down with my fingers to about as small as they go. They definitely will eventually stop, and I just drag them down to the bottom of my screen, just like that. You can change the color, of course, if you want, but that's really, again, for the algorithm. It's not for my audience. It's so the algorithm knows what I'm talking about. Okay, I shrunk them down, and you guys can see here that it's already set for like 3 seconds, right? But you can make it a little longer if you want, and you simply just hold down on that text. This text refers to that bar, but when the little arrow shows, you can lengthen it just by dragging your finger over. I go like maybe 6-7 seconds. You don't need to go long. Okay, so you see where the white bar is now? It's right there, it's going to end. So you see what happens when you play it now. After 7 seconds, the keywords go away. Okay, you don't need them throughout the entire video. Again, it's just for the algorithm. So now it's on there. Okay, this is the second thing I do. I go back to the beginning of the video and I leave a little space right here, and I'll tell you why I do that. Okay, but what I want right now is a good on-screen hook. Okay, so I've already chosen mine. I've worked it out. I've used ChatGPT. I've found one. Okay, so my on-screen hook should be, again, like a pain point, kind of hit the pain point and solution. This isn't perfect, but it's, if you're not making money, if you're not making money while you sleep, you're doing it wrong. So I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to go back to my video. And again, I left a little space here. And I'm going to go to the text. And I'm going to hit there. And I can choose one now that I like. I kind of like the bright yellow. So I'm going to hit that. And then I just paste. Okay. And so it's on the screen. Again, it's really big. But I can shrink it down with my fingers, move it around. Don't cover your face, guys, okay? Again, the windows are your eyes are the windows to your soul. So try to keep your on-screen hook above your head so it doesn't get stuck in the comments as well. Make it legible. I see a lot of you guys doing stuff like that, okay? It's too big. TikTok doesn't like that. Your audience can't read it. So if you're taking your video from like CapCut and bringing it over, make sure that your on-screen hook or title is you know, in the screen, in the borders of TikTok, okay? So that's kind of my hook. Again, I can make it longer here, but I do leave a little bit of space, and I'm going to show you why I do that. But let's make it a little longer. We're going to make it last for, again, like 8 or 9 seconds. You don't need to put your title through the entire video or your hook, okay? It can end. It can go off screen. That's fine. I did have a little extra sub hook there too, so let's go grab that. My micro hook, okay? So a hook should be, again, stop the scroll kind of hook. I'm going to add it back in so I can go back to the beginning of where I want the text, and I simply just hit the text button, and I can hit the A, and I can choose different fonts, but since I'm using that one, I want it to match, and then I just go on the screen, and I should be able to hit paste. Of course, that's not happening. Let's try again. Why aren't you doing it? Hang on. Maybe sometimes you have to just hit a letter, and it's like a little glitch. I don't know why. But see, it's different color now. So I can highlight it again, go back to my A, and pick the style that I want. Okay? So I try to keep it kind of with it. So again, with the other hook. It's a micro hook. And I don't want it, I want it to kind of line up with the other one. So again, you can just kind of play with it a little bit so you can get it to match. Okay? Let's see, does that work? Yeah, to see how that lined up perfectly. Again, I'm going to move it above my head or below is fine, but don't cover your face. That's how I do that. That's how I get my on-screen hook on there, okay? And why I leave a little space there is because I want to leave room for my cover. Okay, when you guys come onto someone's TikTok profile, you see what's called, these are covers, okay? It's kind of just like a table of contents of what your video is about, okay? So I see a lot of you guys do stuff like this. You make a cover, but then you also have your on-screen hook with it, or you'll have your cover and your on-screen hook is covering it, or it's on top of it. TikTok doesn't like it when you cover text on top of text, okay? So when I leave a little space in my video here, this little tiny space here before my on-screen hook, that's for my cover. I do it because my cover, I want it to look really clean. Okay, so my cover is going to be looking like that. That's why I leave a little space. So again, I don't have, if you put your words, your hook all the way to the beginning, you're going to have this where your cover covers up your title. Okay, you don't want to do that. So that little space, again, is, let me show you. That little space that I leave here is for the cover. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, so that way you have a clean cover and then your title appears or your hook appears, right? So you see that? There's nothing and then it appears because that space is for my cover, right? Any questions on that? And we'll show you how to do a cover too, okay? This is really a step-by-step how I make a video, how I do a video to get indexed, okay? I'm not really editing. I'm just showing you good SEO and how I get my video to have proper search engine optimization so that I'm getting indexed by the algorithm. So I've got my keywords on the screen. Again, they're in alignment with the topic or hook, on-screen hook of my video. For this video, we're talking about how to make money online. We've left a little space here for our cover. And now the next part, guys, is really important. You need to add your auto captions, okay? And how do you do that? You click on the auto captions and it's gonna auto-generate for you. This is really important for SEO because you want the on-screen words to be, again, in alignment with what you're talking about. This video isn't, this is just an example, so I'm not necessarily saying making money online throughout my video. However, if I was, I would definitely be saying these keyword phrases at least 3 to 4 times on camera. So these keyword phrases that I've embedded down at the bottom of my screen are also being said out of my mouth on camera. So when I turn the auto captions on, the SEO is going to be picked up in that too. But what I do for this, guys, because I don't want words on my face and I definitely don't want to have too much on the screen. You could put your auto captions on down there, but what I do is I actually just erase some of the first ones, okay? Especially if it's already in my title. You do want to be speaking your on-screen hook for sure. but it's already there. So what I can do is I just click on the first one. These boxes are related to the context or the text here. So this little text, this here is related to that. I can simply push on it and throw it away. That's how I get rid of some of my auto captions. I can push on it and throw it away because I don't really want too many words on the screen because it's too much to read, but I'm moving through the video and I pretty much just get rid of when my title ends. Do you see that? My on-screen hook ends and then my captions begin. That's what I do. And I want to make these, you can make these kind of fun now, like CapCut. And I think you just click on them. Yeah. And you see you've got different text, your color. Oh, thank you. But over here, this is automated. So these are the automated ways. If you push on that, you can click any one you want. Okay, I'm just going to use this one for this example. Okay, and that's set now. I just didn't see it. It's stuck. For a second, it didn't look like it was. But I can move these texts now, the auto captions, above my head. Because I see a lot of you guys, keeping them on your face. So don't do that. Like, don't have your auto captions on your face. Okay, you know how to move them now. Just by hitting your finger on the screen, okay, it will move. You can move them anywhere you want and keep them kind of small, and you can start to play it. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so you see that they're there. This is fun. This is new. I haven't seen these much in TikTok. Usually people have the little icons and stuff using CapCut, but that's kind of fun. That's the automated captions. You guys could do that, okay? But definitely have your auto captions on because you're going to be saying the keywords coming out of your mouth on camera, and whatever goes on the screen is going to help you with SEO, okay? So at the end of my video, I also want to have what's called like a CTA. You see where the bar is? I might erase a couple more captions again. And so then I had my on-screen CTA. So again, my CTA has elements of my keywords in it, right? Making money online. If you're ready to start making money online, type "let's go." And this is a sticker. And I always usually have some kind of branding. What's your handle? Again, it's brand recognition. Let people remember you. Try to keep it in every single time. And it's okay on your face right now because it's at the end. But this is my CTA. So people are going to be like, type "let's go," right? So we do that. If you want to know how to add a sticker, okay, you simply just go down to the bottom and you hit stickers, okay? You can look for the kind of sticker you want. Let's say yes. Okay, stickers are going to come up and you just simply push on that sticker and it's on. Okay, again, I don't need two stickers, but that's how you do it. And you can see down here the duration. If you want, you just click on it, drag the arrow over, and you know where it's going to start and stop. Okay, if you don't want that sticker, simply click on the sticker and throw it away. I think it's when you're on the other screen you see the trash can. But that's what I do, guys. Okay, so I've got my keywords embedded. I've got my title on the screen. I've got my little sub hook again, which should be a problem solution kind of hook. I've got my keywords going on, my auto captions on. I've got my good CTA at the end and my branded name of my TikTok handle, and I'm pretty much ready to go to the next page. Are there any questions on that so far? Okay. Yeah, it throws you off when they change things. I know, Britt, seriously, but this is way better now. Being able to add stickers now is really cool. TikTok likes it when you use their functionality, guys. They really do. So let me just see. Any questions, guys, on what I did and how I did that? This is really, again, how I do SEO. Okay, this whole little video right now is on how I get indexed, okay? Because I know how to work with the algorithm. I've kept the keywords in my auto captions, it's in my title, everything. So when I'm about to post a video, I'm now on what's called the off-screen description page, or I would say just description page. You definitely want to keep those keywords in your off-screen description. So let's go back to my video that I am kind of creating with you. Okay, let me save this as a draft. So we're back on this one. And I'll go to the last page. Okay, so again, I've used ChatGPT to save all of I've got my hook, I've got my on-screen keywords that I embed, and I asked ChatGPT to take these keywords and I said, please write me a short off-screen description for my TikTok video, right? It's about how I make money online, right? So I'll take my whole thing, never, 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 guys, copy straight from ChatGPT into TikTok. Make sure you copy first into your notes or some kind of other digital format, like a middle ground, okay? Because when you copy straight from ChatGPT into TikTok, it's going to count as like unoriginal content. They'll see that it's AI, okay? And it may not get pushed out. So don't do that. So I copy there. In fact, I'm going to grab my hashtags too. And remember, we've kind of gone over how I found those. I copy them and I go back and simply I just paste. Okay, so now my off-screen description has all of my keywords in it, and it should be contextual. Okay, don't just, stack your keyword phrases. Make a paragraph. Okay, and then your hashtags, again, they're on topic, right? They are on topic. You found ones that were between 5K to 500K, maybe 4 to 6 ones that are on topic, a couple niche ones, and your branded one. And that's what I did here. I added those ones that we found together just by searching on TikTok, and then I added my branded one. I didn't add anything else. You don't need more than that, okay? Don't be adding your target market hashtags. You don't need that. You're going to speak it out in your content, okay? I do think that keeping them kind of in order is helpful, meaning keep the topic ones kind of first and then the niche one and your branded one last. Try to keep them lowercase because I do notice that there are different post count for one capitalized, right? So that's that. The last thing I do, guys, is before I post a video is I make a cover. Okay, and the covers are, again, so that they're kind of, I think it does help with SEO, but I think too it can also just be a table of contents for your video. But I do try to keep my SEO in my cover. So simply you hit this right here where your picture is. You say edit cover, and TikTok's going to give you a bunch of different types that you can use down here. You can pick any one you want. I often use this one, and then again, I've already saved. You can just type whatever you want, but I've saved not anything you want. It should be in alignment with your content or with the topic of your video. I made a cover already. I know what it's going to say. So again, it's in alignment with what my video is about. Make money online, beginner friendly and easy. I have a feeling that goes a lot with legacy, right? So I copy that and I go back to my cover and I simply hit paste. Okay, so it doesn't really look very good right there. So what I do is I go in the middle, put the cursor there. That's where the little red bar is, and I hit return. Do you see how it kind of made double lines there? If this isn't centered, put your cursor up to the top there and just hit the space bar and you can center it. That's how you center it and make a cover. My elements, again, are in my cover. I'm talking about making money online. If it's too big, you can cover your face here because it's, again, just a cover. But I kind of still don't. I like to not do that. See those dark bars too, guys? Don't go past the dark bar. These are the borders of TikTok, okay? So a lot of times I see you guys putting words, way at the top, and then they end up in the search bar. You want to keep in the borders of TikTok, okay? So keep your cover. You can make it kind of big, but don't go too big. Again, we don't want that. We want to stay in the borders, not in the dark line, and maybe above your head. That's it. That's how I do a cover, guys, okay? So now everything's done. Again, let's go back. I've got my on-screen hook. It should be a problem kind of solution, transformational kind of hook, right? I've got my auto captions on. I'm speaking the keywords coming out of my mouth, okay? My keywords are shrunk down at the bottom of my screen, but they've disappeared, okay? And then I've also given myself a good CTA. Again, has elements of my keywords, again, making money online, right? And then again, it's in my off-screen description. I've got my my hashtags all on topic, okay? And I have a cover that matches. This is now ready to post, okay? So I'm not gonna post it because it's for my other TikTok. It's not for making money online. It's my leather business, okay? But that's how you do good SEO, okay? So let's switch back to accounts. When you do this properly, guys, okay, when you've followed these steps, okay, you are most likely going to be indexed, okay? This video was about AI marketing, so I knew how to find the keywords and search terms for that, okay? It's common that the algorithm will sometimes change the wording a little bit. Like maybe it was something else yesterday and it's changed, but generally it's on topic, and it will stay indexed as long as you have a lot of comments, a lot of views. That indexing will stay longer, okay? That indexing is, again, telling the algorithm that it knows what you're talking about, okay? You're now searchable. You're landing on the For You page. This is so critical. If you do not know how to do good SEO, what happens is your video ends up just something like this. You just end up with find related content. You're no longer indexed, and you've never been indexed, and people aren't finding you. But I do want to say that this indexing does fall away. So it's normal after a few days to go back to that. Okay. We're really just talking about the first, I would say the latest videos within the last, 48 hours, 3 days. You want to have that indexing. Okay. All right. Are there any questions on any of that? Because that is my basic process of how I do SEO, okay? If you need to go over that again, I have a video in my Stan Store, okay? I have the SEO training here that we basically just did. I will post a new one tonight, I think. But when you go to my link here at the top of my TikTok, that training is here in my Stan Store, Amy's SEO strategy. Okay. Also grab this content creation checklist that also walks you through everything I kind of went through today. All right. That's really important that you guys understand how to do that. So then again, you are landing on the For You page. All right. That's what we do. And that's what we teach you in Mastering Online Profit. And that's where I learned everything. And that's where I'm getting all of the traction now in my profile and in my content, because I know how to do the SEO portion. And now I'm also I'm offering value in my content. I'm not just selling a program every day. I'm helping my audience. And when you start helping people, guys, people see you as someone as a valuable resource, and that can be you too. Everything I teach is because I'm in this program, okay? This program actually teaches you how to do a business. It's not just an automated email campaign. I love all the products, guys, don't get me wrong. But if you're here and you're serious and you want to be here and you don't want to just keep spinning your wheels, you need Mastering Online Profit program. That's what's going to help you build a real business and get out of that slump. Learn these strategies so that you can apply them to the products you have. All right. So the products you have, again, are awesome, but most likely you're not selling very well because you don't know how. Oh, that's still me. Hang on. Because you're still stuck in 200 views and no one's putting their email in because they don't care. But when you learn how to give value and you start learning how to do proper SEO and you learn how to really help your audience, they're going to want to put their email in, okay? Because you're going to learn attraction marketing. Mastering Online Profit is basically what I've been doing this whole time, is attraction marketing, showing you how to get indexed. That's a helpful tool. It's very, very important so that you are standing out. Okay. You want to be building that traction. If you want to purchase Mastering Online Profit today, and I want to tell you this, it's $397 right now, guys. We are having our Black Friday event. It will be this price only for 3 more days till the 30th. Sorry, 4 more days. Okay. If you need to, there is a payment plan down at the bottom. You can do 2 payments of $200 each. But this is the training, guys. This is the training that's helped me, and you guys have seen my videos. It's helped me learn really how to become a better content creator. And I am getting the conversions, okay? I am making the sales. When you apply these strategies to this one, to sell this one, you will also be able to make sales, okay? But most likely you're not doing the strategies that we teach you in this, and that's why you're stuck, okay? So this is why I show this, because it's what's working for me and what's working for a lot of people. If you want, and you've done the program, okay, and you've done a lot of the training in the program, let me pull it up. You've finished the modules, okay, you've learned it, you've implemented it, you are more than welcome to resell it. Okay, this program, like I said, is $397, but when you resell it at $397 to someone else who probably needs help because they're not being able to sell this very well because they don't have the strategies, you can make 80% commission, and 80% of $397 is $317. That's what you take home. We're not an MRR, we're an affiliate, and an affiliate really is just this. It's a URL link. That's all it is. When you have that link, it triggers our little Stan Store and you get 80%. Okay, you set it up, but it's not hard. It takes like 10 minutes. You can put that link into your automated email campaign and tell your audience about it. Listen, I have this wonderful training that's a complement to this piece, a strategic companion piece to help you sell these programs, because there are a few little gaps that, this is helping me learn really good online marketing strategies so that I'm standing out. You can do that, okay? Because we want to give you another leg of income so that you're not always just having all your eggs in one basket. This is going to help you with that. We will give you product, okay? We give you a script master even. If you guys who's having problems making content, let me know, okay? That it's so effective. It's what's working, guys, because we see the problem. We see that people are buying these products. They're not able to sell them because they don't have the traction. They can't do what the six-figure earners are doing. They need to build that traction. They need to stand out. And how do you do that? By attracting your customers, by giving value, by learning SEO, understanding how to get on the TikTok For You page. That's where your audience is hanging out. That's what you want. That's who's going to buy from you. We go really heavily into analytics. I didn't go into that today, but when you see that, you're getting that longer watch time, you're getting the engagement, when people are commenting and they're commenting quickly, these are the triggers, the user engagement signals that push out your content more. This is something you're not learning in the programs you're having. You got to know how to work with the algorithm that you're promoting on. Every algorithm, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, they all have their own algorithms. You got to know how to work with them. Otherwise, it's just, again, posting 3 times a day, see what sticks. It's not working for you well, is it? All right, we teach you this. All right, that's what you want, guys. We want you to know how to stand out. All right.